models? Yeah. I was like, say, wait, he's got a little quiet there. All right. Well, I want to bring up my best friend. I call my hair wifey, Rebecca Taylor. There she is. What's your...
Mic me.
Uh-oh.
How are you guys?
Yes.
Hear and see some fun stuff today? Yeah.
I apologize for this atrocious lighting, but we gotta make do and make it work. Can you guys see okay? Yeah. Okay, so how many of you guys like to balayage? Okay. How many of you guys have clients who want silver metallic color hair? Anyone? A lot?
Everybody.
That's a lot. How about fashion color?
Yes.
Yeah? So today you're gonna learn all of them. Is that cool? Okay. Alright, so Rebecca, take a look at this Rapunzel. Okay, so this is Rebecca's model.
I'm actually going to get you to stand up so we get the full scope of how incredibly long her hair is. This is Trisha. Give her a round of applause. Why don't you cut your freaking hair? I'm not going to say that in this case because although it was challenging to color all of this hair and pre-lighten it, I think that the result is pretty epic. So I've colored it. I'm going to take lots of photographs and videos of it. I'm going to bask in it. Then I'm going to suggest that she cut it. It's her choice, but it's actually in really great condition. We used Olaplex to pre-lighten it, and I've probably used like 14 buckets of color, but totally happy with the result. Do you guys like it, or what do you think?
It's long hair, isn't it?
It's bananas. Give it a shake.
I think it took you 2 days to do her, right?
2 solid full days, but I'm really, really happy with the outcome, and her hair is a force to be reckoned with, and I love it. So let me tell you what I did real quick. So I pre-lightened it, loads and loads and loads of cream lightener. Doesn't matter what brand you use. Lots of Olaplex #1 to protect it, because this is 11 years of growth. So when you think about how many times she's shampooed her hair, used heat on it, different scenarios where her hair may be a little weak. Oh yeah. What happened? I cut 6 inches off, by the way. It was down to here. It was literally down to her mid-calf. So 11 years of growing her hair without a trim, and we maintained the majority of it. So after I pre-lightened to probably a level 9, I just used different sections starting from the nape, and I took individual little sections. You can see all the different colors. So this is a good example. This section, about that large, I took pink, and then I used a blue direct eye, green direct eye, and yellow. And I used
you use your hands. You like to caveman it in.
He calls it my caveman technique, because I'm like,
Without a brush, you kind of go in massaging it with your hands.
Exactly. It's actually a little bit more delicate than a caveman.
Tell us why you use your hands.
I will, and there's a rational reason why. When you use a brush, you can't really spread apart the hair, and with direct eye, you don't have anything, no ammoniated,
an oxidizer to expand the product.
Expand and really drive in the color. So you physically, with your hands, have to spread apart the hair and really, get the direct eye in there. So that's what I did with my hands all over. Worked my way to the top, and then if you look up, Trisha, I did. I know. Damn.
Yeah, she knows how to bend that neck.
So I kind of took a pie section. This up here was the blue, this over here was the teal, and all of this was the pink, and then I just melted different colors off of it. Like that.
So you kind of went in organically and go with how you feel. Like just place it in with how you feel with your heart.
One thing I would say that I don't do, because there aren't too many rules to picking and choosing the colors, I wouldn't take a strand of hair and then mix a yellow into a violet, because what happens? It makes a muddy, yucky color. So that's the only rule I would say. But if I wanted violet next to a yellow, I would do a strand that was yellow, and then an independent section that was violet. So you can still get them next to each other, but they're not physically being mixed together.
Unless you want it muddy, that's fine too.
Because
now it tells a story. Because sometimes I do that intentionally to tell a story.
Industrial, right?
Yeah, it's more of an industrial look when you melt the opposite colors together. It's a little muddy brown, but that could be pretty too. I thought I had a mermaid. Okay, because my model came in first, Lisa, and I was like, gosh, you have long hair. And then she came in, and I was like, oh, okay, Rebecca, you win. So, Lisa, go ahead and stand up. Isn't she gorgeous? Yeah? So everyone's been, wanting silver metallic type of hair with different tones, because metallic can come in different reflex of prism colors, like pink, blue, green, and stuff like that. This one has a little violet and pink hue to it. Okay, so I'm going to have her turn around so you guys get to see that tonality. Okay? So again, we are under orange light, so you really can't see how silver white it really is, but under like a nice LED or cloudy light, it's very nice. Okay, so the key to get this, you have to pre-line the hair to a level 10. If there's any yellow in the hair, any type of silver dye you use can end up looking greenish, right? So you have to lift them to a 10. Oh, there's the picture. Yeah, so when I came in, my wonderful team, Brooke and a few other folks, I can't remember his name right now, but they pre-lined the models for me, and what happened is the ends was still kind of orange, and so I had to go back in and lift it again with 40 volume on the ends with Olaplex, so that makes 30. I kind of noticed that when I travel around the world, everyone's so scared of 40 volume. Are you guys scared of 40 volume? I always say 40 volume is your best friend, especially with Olaplex, because you need to lift the hair to platinum, okay? So we did a double process, lifting, bleaching, whatever you want to call it, and then I applied on dry hair. The key is you have to apply the silver color on dry hair. A lot of times we just want to slap all the toner on while it's wet, but the color won't last. You need to make sure the dyes all penetrate, so that way it has longevity. And nothing lasts forever, so silver hair is so delicate, you have to turn down your curling irons, your flat iron. Have you guys seen that video I made with like that flat iron? Yes. Seriously. You know, sometimes when I forget and I turn it on too high, you literally burn the silver off and it'll turn yellow right before your eyes, okay? So turn the temperature down, okay, when you're doing silver colors. And you guys know that I have my own metallic line in the US, which isn't here. So there's so many ways of formulating it. And sometimes I do like a 9B or something like that and a drop of black. Because black is a charcoal color. So you put one drop pea-size of black. You gotta be careful because you don't want it to go too dark, okay? But I still want to shadow root her. So at the root, I did a level 7 silver metallics, and then I did a level 8, and then I did a level 10 through the ends. And I put a drop of violet in there, like a violet booster. Because when in doubt, when you have yellow in your hair, violet will cancel out any yellow. So I always put a drop of violet. Some lines don't have a violet booster, like a violet intensifier. So sometimes I use 5VR or a level 5 violet, red violet, just a drop, just so it counteracts that green that could happen, but it won't turn the hair red. Does that make sense? So that would be your best friend. Of course, Olaplex was included. And sometimes, if you have issues at the bowl, you rinse it, and you still see spots, because sometimes it happens. What I like to do is, hair has different porosity level, right? So what I do is I use Olaplex number 2, okay, and I put one drop of a direct dye, whether it's violet or pink, whatever you need to cancel out. Put one drop of direct dye there and swirl it in. So your Olaplex number 2 becomes a pastelized toner. So you're treating the hair with Olaplex number 2 while you're infusing it with like a metallic dye, because it's like pigment over pigment. And the way I compare it to is like when you go get your nails done, right? You do a base coat and then a top coat. The top coat gives it that prismatic effect, right? Because some top coat has a pink cast to it. Have you guys noticed that? So you want that cast so it looks more reflective. And that's what we got here with Lisa. Do you guys like it?
Yes.
Yeah. So remember, level 10, okay? Because I noticed I get a lot of questions on Instagram. You guys follow me on Instagram? Yay! And Rebecca too. Don't forget to follow Rebecca Taylor. Yeah, because a lot of people ask me on this, or Facebook. I like to talk on Facebook a little bit more because I could write like a whole paragraph if needed. But it's seriously, level 10 is the key. That's the only way you can get silver. But if you can only lift them to a 9, what I like to do, and this is one of my favorite methods, tone them first wet with the darkest silver dyes you have. Tone them first. And then blow dry them, and then overlay it again. And so you get pigment on pigment. Make sense? Trust me, the double pigment will make the silver last a lot longer, and that's what I love to do. Okay? You guys heard?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
You heard?
Y'all heard?
Come on, my friend. This gorgeous, gorgeous beauty is Larissa. And what we did on, do you have the before picture?
Hi, Larissa.
Let's turn around. Let's actually show you this way. That was her original starting level, and then the team with Hair Care Australia and Brooke and Matt and everybody, they
Matt,
pre-lighted
that's his
her.
name.
Matt, I knew you know.
Love you, Matt. Sorry.
I remembered. It's okay. I'm just playing.
Don't be mad
So
at me.
we pre-lightened her. They pre-lightened her to a level 9, but I don't know if we have a before picture of the pre-lighten, but it was quite really gold, to be honest with you. It was kind of like a level 8 along the ends. So I wanted to do a direct dye, but you're sort of limited at that point, because if I wanted to do like a pastel blue or lavender or silver, it's just